Today I'm going to give you 8 simple pronunciation hacks/rules that are so simple that you will wonder why nobody told you this before. Like seriously, English teachers have been gatekeeping this for no reason. And hey, stay put till the very end of this video because some of these hacks will actually change the way you speak. So are you ready? Let's start. Rule number 1. When the th stays silent. See, if saying the th sound makes the word sound too hard or too slow, then don't say it. Just drop it because that's what native speakers do. They just drop it. They are like, I will not say it. So here's a simple rule. When the th word shows up at the end of a word and is surrounded by a lot of consonants, like it goes like n plus th plus s or Z or TH plus S or Z, in that case, the TH stays silent. Here are a few examples. Months, clothes, tenths, thousands, breadths, truths, and so on. Just remember one thing. Focus on the ZA sound. For example, clothes, months, and so on. Do not focus on the prominent sound of TH. Rule number 2. When the TH sound is there but acts a bit shy. See, words like this, that, them, they, all of these words are called function words. And in these words, the th letters are there, the sound is there, but it is not very prominent. Instead of that, you can do this. You have to slightly click the back of your teeth with your tongue and make a sound like the. So, in that case, the words will go like this, that, them, they, and so on. So keep it little simple, keep it all breezy. For example, the car, the book, they, them, they are going to the market, they are coming to see me, and so on. Rule number 3. Drop the T and D between consonants. See, when the sound of T and D comes between the sound of two consonants, you need to drop it. Now, the reason behind this is that when you say it all together, it does not go very smoothly. For example, instead of saying just saying, you can simply say just saying. Or instead of saying go stand there, using the D sound, you can say go stand there. Instead of best thing, you can say best thing. Or instead of saying next person, you can say next person. See, it makes it so smooth and so simple. Moving on to rule number 4. The pronouns don't always keep their H. See, if the word starts with the letter H, that is him, her, his, hers, and so on, the H stays silent when it is not stressed in a sentence. Confused? Well, let me simplify it for you. What I mean to say is that if you are single handedly using the word him, his, her, hers, and so on, you can use it, you can say the sound of H. But if you are using it in a sentence and the importance of the pronoun is not very prominent, then you can kind of skip the pronunciation of H. For example, instead of saying tell her, you can simply say tell her. Or instead of saying bring him in, you can simply say bring him in. In this way, the sentences sound more smooth, the flow is much better. Moving on to rule 5, the silent L squad. See, when the letter L and the sound L comes before W, V, or R, it goes silent. Yes. Now, this happens because the sound of L and the sound of consonant, when combined together, it makes the pronunciation a bit awkward. Therefore, it's better to be avoided. For example, instead of saying always, you can say always. Already, already. All right, all right. Now, this makes your words more smooth and more easy to flow. Moving on to rule number 6. Drop the R when it's doing the most. See, when R comes after a vowel and it's not stressed, especially in accents like British accent or a fast casual accent, you simply drop it. Or you can also soften it to make the words flow better. For example, instead of saying yesterday, you can say yesterday. Or particularly, you can say particularly. See, over here, the pressure on the word R is very minute, very soft. For example, tomorrow, no, tomorrow. Or comfortable, no, comfortable. This makes the word sound more flowy, more smooth. Moving on to rule number 7. the silent B rule. Now, when a word ends with the letters M and B, the letter B, the sound of the letter B is always silent. Yes, that's the golden rule, and there is no exception in modern English for that. So, the words automatically go like comb becomes comb, climb becomes climb, bomb becomes bomb, and so on. The silence of letter B helps the words sound more fluent and more easy to pronounce. Moving on to rule number 8. Don't pronounce the O in the WO words. See, in WO words like word, work, worth, and so on, the sound of the letter O is not pronounced as O, but it is a soft, slight For example, it is not work, it's work. It is not worth, it's worth. Now, the sound makes it easier to pronounce words. So, you are not sounding like a toddler who's saying work or worth, right? And that was all for the pronunciations. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful as well. So, just note them down and keep practicing. And hey, if you want to practice these pronunciation hacks with someone who is friendly and someone who will make you feel comfortable, then you can do that on the Ingvarta app. On the Ingvarta app, you can practice with live English experts on a daily basis and they will help you with your overall fluency. So, download the app now. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button for more such amazing content. I will see you super soon with another video. Till then, bye bye, take care and happy learning.